Over the years, Babylon had become a rich, bustling, and luxurious city. Along its sunlit and moonlit streets, silk covers and carpets adorned with silver were offered for sale, while nearby estates hid trees bearing golden apples. There was wine, grapes, and bread for everyone. The fame of Babylon's wealth spread far and wide, drawing crowds of people by the dozens. They came from tiny villages in distant mountains, from scorching deserts, and even from the very edge of the earth. One of the most notorious pirate ships did the same. It had become hard to seize loot, rob ships, or terrify people. They were starving, and even the rum barrels were running dry. Their clothes were tattered, their bodies weary, and their once fierce enthusiasm had turned into endless complaints. The ship's captain ordered every cabin and room on board to be emptied, every valuable to be salvaged, and whatever was unnecessary to be thrown into the sea. Finally, they were to set off on horseback, with camels alongside, toward the city of gold, and not stop until they could smell the tempting, pungent scent of money. The men did not help one another. They packed up their stolen goods, their precious jewels, their rifles, stuffed them into sacks, and set off with their animals. Within hours, the once mighty and fearsome pirate ship stood empty, abandoned, beached and slightly listing, bidding a silent farewell to the adventurous sea. This ship would never set sail again. Yet 2 souls remained behind. One abandoned soul was a black horse that had survived many wars. Captured, then taken by those he believed to be liberators, who turned out to be rogue pirates instead. By fortune, a kind-hearted rogue had become his master, so the magnificent steed had everything he needed and was cared for by gentle hands. Now, the black horse lay wounded on the ship's deck. The captain did not allow his master to take him along in his injured state, as he would only burden the long journey. So he was forced to leave him behind. Alone. His breath was faint, his black, glistening eyes gazed up at the sky, at the stars far above. So many memories. So many battles. So many people. And now he had to fight his final battle with death alone. Yet just as he resigned himself to his lonely fate, he heard a sound. A man was dragging himself towards him. The other lonely soul. He was sick, his body tormented by infection. He was still young, barely 20. Born into poverty, he had nothing, but the pirate ship had taken him in. They had accepted him, and now they had abandoned him. He could no longer stand, only drag himself slowly, painfully toward the beautiful black horse, hoping to find life there. When he reached him, he lay down beside the horse and embraced him. He felt the horse still breathing, saw the soul, the life, in his eyes. He gently stroked him. He began whispering into the proud horse's ear, praising him, tears welling in his eyes. Truly a fine horse, always loyal, brave, and friendly. They breathed together, and perhaps a tear rolled from the horse's eye too. They were no longer alone. They did not have to fight mighty death alone. The stars shone above, the water gently rocked the ship. Together they waited for the battle to end. They could not win here anyway. They breathed as one, their hearts beat as one. And then there was no more time. The minutes, the seconds ran out. Together they sighed their last breath. And then the 2 souls soared free toward the stars.